Hey everyone. Oh god. Anyway, well, hey everyone, Untitled Chapter here, and after a long time, welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus. You kind of missed it, but we had this sort of meta fake desktop thing loading up. It was quite interesting. Unfortunately, it just happened when I started the stream, so by the time the software got going, it just ended up on this fake login screen. Okay, yeah, so I was always wondering how they were going to go about this. Oh, here we go. So we can finally access the side stories. Let's see, to get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So basically, do what I was trying to do anyway. So yeah, I guess this is our fake desktop here. Cheebs. I think you all know what I'm going to set as the desktop. There we go. Because Monica forever. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. And okay, it looks like we have the music player here. Then we have the files. Man, this is almost exactly like real DDLC, and oh my god, here's my saves. And of course the all familiar character files. And apparently I'm live on Twitch. Good to know. Alright, now then, let me see here. Save 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hey Bun. Yeah, I was wondering about how to do that. I heard that there was some kind of an artificial desktop, but I didn't know, like, how do you actually, like, do it, so to say. Alright, now... Oh, crud, let me just see here. Oops, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it, past me. Why did I screw up my notes so badly? Only 4 or 5 days. Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm trying to go about how I tackled my original LP, albeit in this very different fashion, yeah, it's just so confusing. That's why I'm here with my notes here. So let's see, I was on save 4. Oh, well that's right, actually. Because... oops, what an idiot I am. Past me didn't mess up my notes. Present day me just can't read my notes right. Okay, so we're still on Sayori's route. Anyway, phew. I guess that's everyone. Oh right, we're gonna have the epic argument. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Boy, you ain't said nothing yet. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Considering my poems are just 20 random words that I pull from a magical word bank every night that don't make any coherent sentences. This is a literature club after all. Boating school? I thought this was Spanish class! See ya, SpongeBob! See ya, Big Fat Meanie! I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I mean, well... what did you think we were going to be doing in the literature club? Carving pumpkins? Hey Patrick, I thought of something funnier than 24. Lay it on me. 25. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Probably about bungee jumping. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I don't like this. It's beneath me. Okay, no. Imagine if she was doing that, though. Well, thankfully not. I guess you could say it's fancy. It's a little too fancy for me. I don't like it. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Or a couple suggestions. I guess that's technically grammatically correct, and... there I go again! This is the official game, I shouldn't be doing that. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Daniel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
And Daniel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Daniel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Daniel started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Menacingly.
Daniel! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Daniel. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Daniel?
Oh no!
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? By being the only boy in a literature club full of girls. It's not like I know anything about writing. I don't read books. But yeah, especially because I stumble on my words in the English language. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Okay, no. Jesus, take me away! Okay, no. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth, because she's so angry and grumpy. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Ah!
Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable! Mom, Dad, stop fighting! How can the two of you keep fighting when you know... That. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Or, okay, I think I'm being too overdramatic there. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Daniel. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. I agree with the fish thing.
Okay, no.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because of jealousy.
Because
I'm Banjo! Whoa! Okay, no. That meme is like super dated, so...
Well... Also... Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. She's cute and grumpy.
And I get to say this for like the fifth or sixth time in my life.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
I'm so surprised I can say that with a straight face. And in Sayori's voice of all things. Yeah, I'm with you guys on this. Sayori. Is there some... Okay, no. I'm not gonna make a Psionica style joke in this. Plus, even if I wanted to, I can't do my cutaway gags here. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Monika, why don't you do something? I don't know what to do! I can't make decisions! I'm just a president!
I'll make some tea.
My cakes will burn. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Stare into the abyss. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. All you're doing is just standing there looking all angry at me. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people.
Yeah, neither am I.
I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. What am I even talking about anymore?
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. You're just a president. You can't make decisions. Okay, no. I wasn't able to say anything either. All I did was shout, "Jesus, take me away."
Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You're goddamn right she's amazing in her own ways. And don't you let anyone ever tell you otherwise. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she shows exactly... She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Sayori knows what she's doing, don't doubt her.
I see.
Stupid sexy Monika!
Take good care of her, okay?
I'm onto you!
I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
I bet you would, wouldn't you? That makes 2 of us. And if you include me, that makes 3 of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Stupid sexy Monica! Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. But I can't because Dan Salvato did not want that for this game. Yeah. Dan Salvato also knew what he was doing pretty much.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? You know, before we started getting at each other's throats. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Daniel, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. Mostly. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I don't think so. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. You know, as if this is some kind of romance visual novel. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Daniel! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Too many negatives in that sentence. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing kind of happen often? Or does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I mean, Natsuki's always cute and grumpy, but you'll learn to live with it. I promise. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Hugh! You know, Daniel, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
Really?
Yeah, to the point they're gonna samurai swords duel each other to the death over you.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh, because I'm Lucy Loud. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? The teenage hormones are telling me otherwise. Or... I guess technically it would be? I don't know. Well, it's just hormones in general. Oh, I don't know. It's like Rick says, love is just a chemical reaction in your brain that drives you to reproduce. Rise above it, Morty! Rise above it! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Let's do this! Let's do this shit. Okay. Now I just need to look up my list of words here, which I should have. Well, hopefully, as soon as Safari loads on my phone. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Prima Games, for doing this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Sayori Poem Guide. Let me see here. The graveyard! Okay, no. Ah, no, don't reload on me. Entropy. That's what we're going to be encountering throughout this whole game. A lot of entropy. Meanwhile, this ad on Prima Games keeps throwing me off here. I mean, I remember some of these, but I mean... we all know how that, or... well, it kind of worked out badly the last time I tried to wing it. Dark, really. Yeah, I would have given that to Yuri, but... okay, well, it worked, apparently. Yeah, see, like, some of these I do remember. Doki Doki. Unrequited. As in unrequited love. Oh great, the webpage is reloading because... Prima Games, why do you have to run so many stupid video ads on your website? Can't you see I'm in the middle of using you for a live stream right now? Okay, well... oh, I was about to say, I see sunset, but not sunny. For a daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Okay, Clumsy I remember, and Rose. I did it! I survived! Okay, let me just check on the chat real quickly. Why do you say Zam? I know no Zam. That is not my name. Who is this Jack? I know no Jack. Jack Bauer, Jack Torrance, Jack in the Beanstalk, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack be jumping over the candlestick. I don't know. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. You know, because we don't do anything in school other than clubs. Why do we even go to school to begin with? I don't know. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club room... entertaining the club room! Okay, no. That would be totally different. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yuri and Natsuki are doing samurai swords to the death.
Hi, Daniel.
Yo, Sayori. Seriously, why does he say that? 4 years later, I'm still asking that question. It just sounds so weird. Almost as weird as Gino saying Yo Smithy in Super Mario RPG. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. So are you basically saying, I'm getting used to you? Okay, no. I do not have Selena's voice, so... That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Yeah, well, why do you think Mr. Wynn wrote that song about the simple things? And I definitely don't have Mr. Wynn's country singer voice, so yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. I need food! Damn it, I'm hungry! Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
I just want to look at it.
Maybe buy one for myself later. It is Christmas after all. Okay, no. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. And a button. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
Because I'm a psycho. I'm a psychic. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! That's my secret, Cap. Or, no.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always hungry.
And so, that only leaves the one option.
Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. If you can't do the crime, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Funny. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? Why are you intruding on our conversation? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Why are you listening into our conversation? Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Oh, that Gil again. He's so silly. Yuri! Tell Daniel to let me borrow some money.
We've got to have money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. I will not be your accomplice. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just...
Burn!
I didn't mean that.
Sure you did.
I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
She is a funny lady, after all.
There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did some bad, and now I have to accept my... I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Bless you! That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
You would know about that, wouldn't you, Yuri? I know what you're gonna do in another universe. I don't know why I am doing this knockoff voice of Jack Nicholson all of a sudden. And I guess useless trivia, but that's more or less the voice I used for Natsuki's dad. Where he sounds mostly like this, you see. It makes him sound kind of menacing-like, and like a real threat, you see. You ever dance with the devil under the pale moonlight? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I'm telling you, she's a genius. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. I sold my soul for a cupcake. And for that goddamn smile.
But...
What was that, but?
You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Oi! Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. And then she smashed her face with an iron!
Yeah! Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Every time I've always doubted you, you've always done something to reaffirm my faith. Thank you, Santa! It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Bless you. Actually, that one almost worked. I was going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
Hilarious.
It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! Thank you for smashing my face with a cookie! I'm so happy!
So happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Just like Weird Al says. Just eat it, eat it. Or do you want me to leave you two alone? Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
I know, this is like a soap opera right here. This makes those telenovelas that my grandma used to watch look like nothing. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? That's a nice cookie you have there, Natsuki. Can I have it?
Jeez. Beggars can be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate?
Yes, sir!
With or without nuts? Chocolate? 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 Oh god. I don't think anyone would want to hear me start screaming chocolate like the guy did in the actual show. I mean, a part of me has always been tempted to just do that for fun, but then I'm probably gonna peek the mic, and then I'm probably gonna hurt some people's ears, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, part of me is tempted to just one day start screaming, "Chocolate!" all loud, like the guy did.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ow! Okay, that was weird. Ow! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. The funny lady approves.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
Okay, Iris.
Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
It's a what? What is it?
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Speak for yourself, Yuri.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are. So you weren't off with Hugo.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
I mean, we kind of were, but then Sayori told us you were with Hugo, and yeah, I'm just here like...
Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, nothing, Monika. Just you and your imaginary boyfriend, Hugo. Yeah, it's like, I'm bringing Hugo back after 4 years. I don't know. Did I ever mention Hugo in Purist Mod? I have no idea. Or, what other mod had Act 1 in it? Blue Skies? Man, I don't remember anymore. Purist Mod, I remember it had a lot of Act 1 syndrome to it. But Blue Skies, I don't quite remember. And I played that one more recently. So go figure on that. Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Don't look at me, I wasn't spoon-feeding them lies about Hugo. What held you up, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's...
Monika looks at me. Stupid sexy Monika's trying to seduce me again.
Maybe once I get a little bit...
Bah. Maybe once I get a little better at not flubbing up my words.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
So happy.
That sounds cool.
I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case...
Is she gonna do it? Okay, no.
I won't let you down, Daniel.
Oh, now she's doing it. Okay, I was half right. Stupid sexy Monika. Monika smiles sweetly at me. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, nothing at all. You just missed... Sayori getting married to a cookie, Natsuki killing Attila the Hun, Yuri turning into Libitina, and I got the leading role in My Fair Lady. Okay, I don't know. Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Settle down, children. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Daniel! Daniel!
What? Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? Supplies, mother... Okay, no. What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay!
So happy.
Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Daniel to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him and have some special alone time with him. But I wanted to go. You don't have a route in this game, Monica. Did you already forget that? It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. I'll get you yet, my pretty. What was that? Oh, nothing. It was just a suggestion. See if you find any poster paper, too, okay? Okay! Ready, Daniel?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. Oh, hey, Illy. Hey there. And, well, I didn't mean that kind of alone time. Well, let's face it, either alone time would be kind of bad when you think about it. Whether it's the church, or the other kind that I was kind of hinting at, that... What was I saying? I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. You wouldn't, because you don't read books!
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry about a thing. Is that so?
Yup! We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Yes, we're going to perform the Iliad for everyone. Okay, well... I feel like, yeah, I think I do make that joke every single time. And I would check if I did make that joke in the old LP, but, well... You know, well, I'm not gonna go and look for that right now. Oh, wait. Okay, well, so we have Illy on YouTube and Bun on Twitch here. Oh, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, Sinner, you're here too. Oh. I wasn't making a joke about the Iliad and Illy and... I wasn't trying to do that, I'm sorry. I'm just going off of whatever Miss Sanchez told me back in high school. Homer's Iliad, or Homer's Odyssey, the Iliad. I don't know. A performance. Of what kind?
Well, we're gonna be performing the Iliad for everyone. Everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Part of me would still like to see someone perform Homer's Odyssey or any part of the Iliad from that time, because apparently, at least according to Miss Sanchez, that's what they used to do back then. They used to actually perform the songs. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I got the chat on my iPod, so I can see that a little bit better. Oops. And yep, everyone's gonna get on stage and... Oh, okay, no. I better stop myself. That sounds... kind of dull. Well, why do you think I said we need to perform the Iliad? Or Beowulf, or something, I don't know.
Daniel, you're not thinking about it the right way at all.
What do you think I'm thinking about?
To be or not to be.
Or to be or not to be annihilated! Okay, no. I'll be dark. With weapons.
It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them.
Yeah, you see, I mean... I'm not joking when I say that that's what my English teacher did tell us. Like, certain poems back then, like Homer's Odyssey, were actually performed. They did that for entertainment and for the sake of culture, so, you know. This was before they were able to write everything down. They actually had to perform it for everybody. So, I mean... You could say we're kind of doing something that harkens back to the days of yore.
Like, you say the poem of a line you like. Like, you say the lines of the poem you like. Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? Did you get what you wanted?
Yes.
What did it cost you?
Everything.
For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Does thy mother know you weareth her drapes?
Huh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh my... Well, thanks for that.
I'm so excited!
And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Okay, no. I mean, I only know bits of that song anyway, so your lives have been spared.
The festival is going to be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Daniel, this classroom over here is empty. Like your soul.
Oops. Yeah. Unfortunately, my YouTube, at least that chat, yeah, sorry if I have to approve comments for some, because let's just say in the old days I used to have a lot of, let's just say some people from the Peanut Gallery used to come here and make a bunch of comments that I did not like in particular. Anyway,
let's begin the mission.
This is Snake. I'm moving in now. The mission, eh? Otacon, what's this thing? It's been a long time since I've spent time. You use too much time. Ugh. I cannot help it if I keep correcting the official game. I'm just here like... It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. It just feels weird saying time so many times in the same sentence. The war. The war! Where are the pillars? We have 5 of them. 5! But there were hundreds! But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Sayori. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm too thick. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. That World of Warcraft, man. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom, and it's empty like my soul. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Now we're going up to the closet! Okay, no.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. None of that rose art crap.
I mean, rose art doesn't exist anymore anyway, so... What does that tell you who the best brand is?
They're kind of dirty, though.
I'm not gonna say anything. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Ah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow!
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see.
Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Yeah, it wasn't very effective. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Daniel!
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to... I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Okay, well I guess I can finally do it. This is Unicorn! The Earth will soon be a part of me! Whoa. I need a lot of transforming parts, you see! Okay, no. Or, no, it's... But before I can fulfill my ambitions, I need a lot of transforming parts, you see! Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? You sound like that purple guy from that badly dubbed cartoon I'm making fun of. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
We left the music in the room. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Want a Sprite Cranberry? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. I mean, it is the thirstiest time of the year. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiots!
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
I don't know. What year is it?
June 4th, 1940. Alright, no. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Daniel. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. That hasn't changed much, by the way. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes I would try to do things I couldn't. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that?
Really? I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Daniel, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. Dummy. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time.
I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural.
Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Daniel, I'm so glad that nothing's
Between. Yeah, that's the new word. What happens when you combine change and between? That's what you get. No.
I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Ugh! Why did you have to ask that? First rule of visual novels. Or, well, one of Visual Novel 101. Anytime you have some happy thing going on and the character asks, I hope this lasts forever, or do you think it'll be like this forever? It's usually not going to be like this forever. Forever? Yeah, you know, like that Vertical Horizon song that I like so much. The one that I dedicated to the both of you because I ship you like freaking FedEx. And if I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. Yeah, I know that feeling too well. Well, I probably really shouldn't think too much about her right now. I guess you can tell well, I mean, if it isn't obvious, it's like I still do think about her every so often. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Alright, she's in this game. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. And then she's gonna point at you and say, "This is Unicorn!" Okay, no.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet. Hey now, be careful. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. This is Snake. I'm done here. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Huh? Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about. I forgot that she just admits it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Uh-huh.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Stupid sexy Monica!
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Daniel.
Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
No. Guess I should grab mine. I guess I better get going. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, I guess we're just gonna head on down the line like typical.
Daniel, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything. I mean, other than my secret crush on you, but that's nothing. I mean, what?
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
Well, if we're being technical about it, I've done this I don't know how many times already. I've been doing this for 4 years, Sayori. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Of course not, she's too cute and grumpy. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh!
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiots! No, I'm not thinking about you like that! No, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? My stupid life is boring! But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Or, why would you say that to her?
I don't know if I understand.
Sigh, because I'm Lucy Loud. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Contrary to what Natsuki said.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh wait, I just saw it. Sayori does have teeth in these sprites. I think I pointed that out in the last stream too, but it's still kind of jarring to me, like, oh my god, these sprites are different. I thought they were just straight up the same, but no. They're slightly tweaked.
Will you give me your poem?
Oops. Well, whatever. Yeah, I think... Yeah, now that I remember it, there was a reason why I left Sayori for last. And I was just here like, oh, I wonder why Sayori... Why did I always do that? It's like, well, that's why, genius. Well, unfortunately, my notes don't have that. I never took notes for the original DDLC or Purist mod, so... Oops. Oh well, Natsuki and Yuri are just gonna think I'm an idiot.
I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
So I can put it on my fridge and think about you every night. Because...
I'm Bancho? No.
Well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Okay, good. Because, if I remember right, I screwed myself over in the original game. I mean, I was still trying to go for Sayori at that point, but I just remember I gave that to her, and then I went to Natsuki and it's like, oops, I don't have anything. It was like, well, I mean, it's a good thing I'm not going for her anyway, but... Yeah, it's like, way to go! I made myself look like an idiot in front of everybody. Like, oh yeah, I had a poem, but I just gave it to Sayori. You know, no big deal. Okay, I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
No! Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the pencil. Or pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love, in love. Okay, no. Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, here is the Bottles poem. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottles on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. What do you think I did? Pulled one off the internet and submitted it as my own? Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. Hello, Natsuki. It feels kind of weird saying that. It's almost kind of creepy. What?
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Well, there's two jokes I can make here. Okay, fine, I'll go with the one that first popped in my head. And magic is everything! You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
I don't want to say anything. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, we are going to go with the grumpy one next.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I see this as an absolute win! And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Because I'm a goddamn pro, and don't you forget it.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Is she a grass type? Or a fire type?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
You guess you're supposed to? Oh well.
Here.
Here. Okay, the famous Amy Likes Spider. The famous Amy Likes Spider poems. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of, or something you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
Yep, like if we were talking like 10 years ago, I would never mention anything about how I'm a huge fan of Sailor Moon. Now, here I am admitting it to whoever the hell's watching the stream. So, yeah. Because in middle school, like, I used to get teased so much for, like, everything about myself. To the point that I would try to, like, hide myself as much as possible. But thankfully, now it's just middle school, and worst 2 years of my life, I survived it. Thank goodness I survived it. It was hell, but I got out of it a stronger person. So there is that.
But that just makes people stupid.
And I could not agree with you more, Natsuki.
Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy?
Exactly. Oh wait, let's see, we have something going on with Twitch here. Well, who invented oxygen? And hello. I don't know, who invented oxygen? That just sounds like something I would have heard from in Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like that one time when Eddie goes, "Who invented birds anyway?" Okay, well, what was I gonna say? Like, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how I've always looked at it. Like, what else say? Stream's kind of getting a little funky. Or is it fixed now? Well, for the moment it is. Well, I guess I was just gonna briefly say something to the effect of, like, if my father were to ever know that, like these streams I'm doing here, I'm basically playing this quote-unquote cutesy game for girls or whatever, as he might put it. Like, he would look down on me like, you know, because you're supposed to be a man, and men shouldn't be playing games like this, men should be playing games like Call of Duty, and blah blah blah, and I'm here like, I like whatever I like to play, okay, so... Exactly. That's why, at least, I like the way Natsuki thinks here, how as long as you're happy, you're not hurting anyone, you enjoy what you're doing, then really, what's the problem, you know?
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Okay, now we're gonna go over to the funny lady.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Daniel. Your skills are already improving.
Really? No.
Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Yeah, that's what it says. It just doesn't sound right to me. That's certainly an interesting technique. At this point, I'm not going to apologize anymore for correcting the official game. It's a force of habit that I just can't get out of. Thanks for sharing. Or, thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that, if you like to read it.
Of course. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, the raccoon poem. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Man, I still have trouble reading Yuri's handwriting to this day, and I still feel like a jerk for it. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I was just reading that, and I'm like, huh, that sounds a bit... Because it's just a mode of expression that I don't hear that often. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into some kind of crazy English teacher talk right now, but yeah. Where was I? The raccoon was an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. Or, the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Damn it! Oh, it does happen a lot during Plus. Okay, well. Classic Polonian conditioning. Oh my god. I am so sorry. If Yuri was a real person, I'd be here like, I am so sorry, I can't understand what that word is. And my memory is so awful, I don't quite remember the original poem, like, verbatim, so... I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Well, I know what the poem's about. I forgot who I had explain it to Could it have been a game theory video? It's very possible.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, and if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. And I only know the deeper meaning about it because I know the deeper meaning behind Yuri's story here. Well, not going into the side stories because I haven't touched those, but...
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
At least it's about your unusual hobbies and not your undisclosed desires. Pavlovian. Okay, there you go. I couldn't tell if that was... It looked like the A and the V were combined. So it looked like it said Pavlovian. Ah. That makes sense now. And see, I didn't know that part too. So Pavlov's dog was trained to hear a bell and be reminded of food. And in which case, the poem is talking about how, essentially... Okay, no, don't worry. I mean, I understand that you're, like, super busy, and, I mean... I'm thankful that you're even taking the time to at least... Like, even if you have my stream on in the background, I mean... I'm thankful that you're at least giving me that time, you know. Let's see, Pavlov would ring the bell, then fill the bowl. Okay. Yeah, that definitely makes a lot more sense now. Eventually, he could ring the bell and the dog would begin to salivate. Oh, I see. So the dog was literally trained to, in a sense, be hungry at the moment the dog heard the bell. So... Huh. That is quite the fascinating experiment, so to say. Yeah, see, I never knew that, and, well, now that helps give me some extra context to the poem itself. So in this case, it's almost as though... Yeah, you see, he associated the bell with hunger. And if we go back to the poem for a bit... Metaphorically speaking, the dog and the raccoon are almost one and the same. Almost, not quite, or... I don't know exactly, but... Well, we know that the raccoon is the metaphor for Yuri's urges, and... Okay, actually, you know what, maybe it does still kind of make sense. Although I don't know what the bell would be in the case of the poem, or Yuri, but... Oh dear, I guess I... It's like, I don't know, I've always just... I like fascinate... or, I like to kind of analyze and take apart, like, writing, so just to to analyze it and understand it better, so... I just find this so damn fascinating to me. So that's what I wanted to say. Anyway, let's see. I made some kind of undisclosed desires joke. I would be surprised if anyone even knows that song.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. You're telling the funny lady that that's funny! Man, I guess that's the magic of doing this game 4 years later. I'm seeing all of this stuff and I'm here like, wow, I never noticed this before, and now... Because I don't quite remember how... For anyone who's wondered about the origin of the funny lady... The original... That image was originally created by an Instagram account called Doki Doki is Okie Doki. So... I don't know what his thinking was when he made the funny. Oh, you're right. I can imagine you going through that, Uli. Yeah, it's just so weird going through this again, like, after so many years. Like, after you've kind of gone through all these other experiences, and then you're going back to it, and it's like, you're revisiting it with new eyes, in a way. No pun on Doki Doki New Eyes, but... Anyway, what I'm just trying to say is, I don't quite know, why did he specifically make Yuri the funny lady? Yep, so what I'm trying to say here is, I don't know if he made Yuri the funny lady because of this line right here. I've never asked him myself. He just knows that I'm a huge supporter and fan of him making Yuri the funny lady. And he did kind of, give me his blessing, and especially after I told him that Zara even caught on to calling Yuri the funny lady. So that's why I'm just here well, yeah, I kind of doubt it too, but I'm just imagine if this line right here is the reason she's the funny lady. Yeah, but I think the real reason he did it was just because he thought it would be funny. No joke, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason. Anyway, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Oh right, you only get this line if you've chosen Natsuki first and then Yuri. Or, well, you know what I mean. About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. My interests are unconventional.
Show me.
And then I show you my Transformers collection. Okay, no. I made that joke in freaking Crush Crush.
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. Does she really feel that way?
I'll show you mine. What? Okay, I was just what? Okay, let's just... Does she real or bah.
Daniel, could you say some lines for me? I'm too flustered to think right now. Does she really feel that way about...
Oh my... What was I gonna say? Confirmed. Ardent Shadow ships Yuri and Natsuki. I don't know. Man. Was that really what I was gonna... Okay, let's try that again.
Does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Well,
Bah.
that's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to. Besides, I'm sure the fanfic writers will think of something.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
And let's see, I'm pretty sure if I didn't say this in my original LP, I'm pretty sure I said it in either Blue Skies or Purist mod, but yeah, like this line here. Because I was made fun of so much in middle school, I did kind of try to hide that part of myself, and I felt very miserable. So once I hit high school, I just decided to basically embrace my own weirdness, and I felt a lot better about myself. And even though I still had people telling me what to say or think or even how to dress, I basically just said, like, no way. It's who I am. Yeah, and, well, this line hurts. Because, like, yeah, I'm not joking when I said that middle school was, like, the worst years of my life. Because, I mean, I literally hated myself for so long. Oh, well... God, I wish I knew what to say to that, though, but... I mean, well... At least to me, though, I mean... I still think you've overcome a lot and you're pretty incredible in your own right. I don't really know how else to say it, but, I mean... You've accomplished and come so far, so... It does make me feel kind of like... Like, to hear that you're struggling to be comfortable in your own skin does make me feel like, God, I wish that I could say or do something, but then, I mean, there's not much that I could do, so... Yeah, and I mean it too, so... Because, well, if I think about it, like, I think my own mom wasn't too comfortable in her own skin. Like, I think I've shared the story of how I tore my pants out in geology class one time, and so I ended up having to tape up my pants with pink duct tape. And no problem, I'll just keep doing my best, so long as, well, you keep doing your best as well. But anyway, well, so I walked around for the rest of that time with my pants with pink duct tape around my legs. And I told my mom that, and she even told me that I would never be brave enough to do something like that. But me, well, my logic was, it's the only thing that was available to me. The green duct tape and the orange one were gone, it was just the pink. And I didn't want people, like, well, you know, let's just say that the pants were torn in a very bad spot, so... yeah, so I had to tape it up as best I could, and once we were able to go into town and buy some jeans for me, I think I bought like 2 pairs or so, because that was all I found. And I told my mom about what happened, and yeah, she basically said that I would not be brave enough to do something like that. But I guess that's because, I mean, at least to me, I accepted long ago, like, you know, people already know that I think very unconventional. Like, my way of thinking is very unconventional, so... And as one of my cousins told me one time, like, who cares what they think? It's not like you're gonna really see them again anyway. And, well, to this day, I mean, I don't see a lot of those people anymore. A lot of them do think that I am this strange kind of freak of nature, but that's okay. What they say to me, or what they say and do, doesn't really affect me at all. I mean, it kind of used to, especially like one of those girls in my class I did kind of have a crush on, and well, she thinks I'm kind of a freak now and she hates me, but I mean, oh well, I guess it just wasn't really meant to happen. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same way myself sometimes. Like, I used to be a lot worse. Like, I used to be afraid that everyone would hate me, and like that was one reason why I would never talk. That and just the fact that some people would make fun of the things I would say or whatever. At least until my friend Maggie just kind of snapped me out of it. And she kind of made me realize that deep down, well, yeah, I guess I was being kind of insecure. Deep down I still am, but it's not as bad as how I was when I was a lot younger. So, I mean, it's taken me a while to kind of get to this point. Oh, beyond insecure. It's stability. I can definitely imagine something like that. Something like that being debilitating, so... yeah, debilitating. Because that can definitely keep you from a lot of things, I can imagine. Well, well, I don't quite... like, I guess it wouldn't be too fair for me to compare my struggling to love myself to what you've gone through, just because I don't know the magnitude of that, but at the very least I can say that I'm pretty sure I've at least felt something similar to it. Like, of course, I think a part of it is, like, how I always say, like, my rotten luck when it comes to dating and romance. Okay, well... Alright, well, don't let me keep you. It was nice talking to you, though, but take care, and yes, big hugs to you, too. And I guess one thing I'll leave you with is a quote that I remind myself of every day. Other people's opinions of you do not have to become your reality. If there are no enemies within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. So, at the very least, just remember that there are people that love and care about you, so the people who might say or be mean and nasty to you, they don't really know too much of anything about you in the end, so their opinions don't have to affect you. So long as you stay true to who you are, just remember, the people that care about you will stay by your side. Anyway, well, I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, just don't let me keep you. Whenever you just go back to lurking, or leave a lurk, run an errand. Yeah, so yeah, don't let me keep you from that. Thanks for coming, though. I really appreciate it. Anyway, well, I guess I might just finish up this one scene. Oh, yeah, even my Switch is getting impatient on me. Anyway, yes. This is, like, probably one of my favorite Yuri quotes for that reason. I mean, it does kind of tie into that quote that I originally got from Natalie Horler from Cascada. Of all people, yeah. I guess one story I'll say was that I did reach out to her on Twitter once, like, way back when I was younger, and she was a lot more attentive to Twitter and her fans. And I basically just, as silly as it sounds in my young mind, she was like one of the people I wanted to reach out to because I was specifically being bullied because of how much I liked her music and how I apparently was made to feel like, what was it, that I was just being bad, like I was a bad person or defective or whatever because I liked that kind of music, and she was one of my role models at the time. Like how I think someone even told me, like, if I were to ever meet Natalie of Cascada, that she would think that I was some kind of pathetic loser or creep, you know? So, like I said, I did actually reach out to her on Twitter, and she didn't, like, at me or anything, but she did make that quote in response, well, maybe not exactly in response, but coincidentally, after that, she put that quote there. And some of the people close to me in that circle thought that it was like a response to me. It wasn't outright mentioned being a response to me, but it was very coincidental that after I sent her this message about how all these people are saying that I'm some kind of creepy loser or whatever because I like your music and whatever, she makes that post. And that's kind of why that quote means so much to me. The possibility that she might have said it in response to me, and just the magnitude that she's basically saying, you know, just stay true to yourself and don't listen to what anyone else says about you. That meant a lot to me. It's just too bad that Natalie herself, in the end, could not follow those words. Yep, so... Anyway, enough feeling sad about Natalie Horler.
I might be ranting a little bit now.
Trust me, Yuri, it's nothing compared to what I was talking about for the last 10 minutes.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
And for anyone who's listening even now, well, I'm glad you're all good listeners too. Oh my god, yeah, because I know I do talk a lot, so I'm very sorry about that. I just have a lot to say sometimes. Okay. And now we're gonna have a little bit of Monica in my life.
Hi again, Daniel. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
Take that!
As long as it's not going bad. I'm very happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote yesterday. You two are like the dynamic duo.
Salt and pepper. Okay, no. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you?
What? What are you trying to say?
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just... Stupid sexy Monica! Oh my... She did the pose right after I said it.
I'm just teasing.
You tease!
I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time.
I will, I just need to get through the Sayori first. The Sayori route first a little bit. Or at least as much of it as I can get through.
And you can talk to me every now and then, too.
Well, I would, but Dan Salvato won't let me.
I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, of course not. It's just... I cannot approach you because the game physically will not let me. So... You're unapproachable technically, but not by choice. More like you're unapproachable by force. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. float me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space, or I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to write your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
And magic is everything!
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
It's very brief, so it kind of creates this sort of, like, sharp, urgent tone. Or so, I kind of think so.
I see. It's still kind of hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
It's about chaos.
Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling.
Exactly. And at least the feeling I get from this is just pure and utter chaos. So the feeling of chaos is what is expressed through here.
Or a conversation with the reader.
Like, in this sense, you might say she's trying to express to the reader, like, save me, I'm in the middle of this cacophony, this chaos, this confusion, where nothing makes any sense.
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
I got my paper and notebook and everything.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Sailor Moon says. Alright. So... okay. Now let's save 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's see here. According to my notes, do not overwrite save 2. And leave save 4 for Sayori. There we go. Let me just... So we're going to return to the desktop now. Okay, so now we have... let's see here. We now have understanding unlocked. Let's see this... okay, I already read that, so... wait, mail? Oh, what do you know? We have the poems here. Monica's second poem. Oh, well, I can set this as the wallpaper too. Well, I mean, not quite what I would set it, but what I would set it for, but okay. Oh, what do you know? We have sketches here. Oh, wow. Let's see. A sketch of Sayori's initial character design. So her hair's a little bit longer than this. And the bow is more pronounced in her hair. And now we have the sketch of Sayori's first CG. Okay. Yeah, this is some very interesting stuff here. And I know that there's also the sketches of what MC would have looked like. Alright. Okay, I guess that's everything I can do there for now. Alright. And I guess that'll be it for this stream for the time being. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.